Hi, how is everything? I hope you understand fine. And today, as you all know, I am going to introduce myself. I am Jagdish, and my program for today is how to get your your system right. I think our body, mind, soul, and in holistic perspective, everything has its own role. If I am good, I can actually improve myself. So for you, same way, you are going to watch multiple videos, but no transformation happens. Today, my simple funda is to make yourself right, to make yourself straight. Simply understand one thing. First and foremost thing for anyone to start action. I'm saying it because I've watched a number of videos from YouTube because it costs nothing for me. Almost net is free every day, 3.2 GB free. So although there is also so many calls are free, and if in the earlier days calls are not free. I have to pay for that, but still we are talking with other. Now we get calls free, we get everything free, but still we are not able to call anybody just because we are not willing. So as there is will, there is a way. So you must look on will. What is the will? The will is a very crucial thing for any action to take place. So although you can or not, that is secondary, but the will is must. After having will, you are in a position to know each and everything what is actually need to be done. So knowing just is not good. Knowing is very minuscule part of doing. Whatever we know must start at that point. Even though that is very minuscule thing, I saying this because after all, knowing lot of things, we are so much interested in knowing part. But as far as the action is concerned, the action is not going to happen. If it happen, that is happen only for a while. That is not actually going far. So one thing we all must understand that knowing is so easy and doing is so difficult. Okay, this is our belief. Okay, it is our belief. Actually, we don't question the belief. The belief is that such that we already have this belief that if we know the things, we'll do it. No, 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 we don't do the things if we know it. We want to do it, then where we can start our knowing. Actually, there are lot of information in our mind. That is actually information barrier, because this barrier is there to take action. Because if we have a lot of information in our brains, we are not able to take particular action. because if we can, if we, actually what happens is, if I already know what to do, okay, you already know what to do, what tasks to be done, and so we actually want to start on urgent things. Just because I'm saying this, because the urgency is the much important for us to take action. So urgency is basically happens because of our emotion. So emotion is much matter, means your energy is in motion, so that is emotion. So to connect it to the emotion, whatever your thought, that is to be emoted. Sorry. So the first and foremost portion of taking action is to connect it to the emotion. Connect the thought to the emotional level. So we can say like this, okay. First and foremost thing which I like to tell you is, having proper understanding is very important. You must work on this thing and give prime importance to one thing only. You can't do 100 things, okay, you must choose one thing. So for example, you want to have 100 things, you want to do 100 things, but you can't start 100 things, okay, you have to start with one thing. And that thing, if it is done with a proper planning and scheduling your day, that one thing will give enough platform for other thing. It means one thing leads to another. So you must start with one thing and continue to it till its completion, and after that it will automatically uh, leads to another action. So you must have always one thing in your mind and start doing the action. Here we have that philosophy that, okay, it is so easy, so easy for me to act, it's so easy to for me to take the necessary actions required to accomplish my goal. So whatever the necessary actions, whatever the important actions, must segregate those actions and put it into paper, put it onto paper, and those actions has to be highlighted, and that action part has to be on your desk, and that action has to be when it is at the in front of you, then just forget everything, every other action, and just schedule that action in your timetable. Like just start like this, okay. Now for example, if I say I want to start with okay, I want to start with simple thing, okay, simple things. For example, I want to write a one page of paper, okay, this is actually one page only I will start it, okay. I don't have any interest, no problem, I don't have any interest, I don't focus on that thing, I don't have any interest, no problem, I just start with one paper, okay, because it's so easy for me, I don't have any interest but still I am starting. Because I don't have any interest but still I am starting means, after completion of one page and the emotion, the feeling, the energy is the, that's for Newton's first law of motion. When you just, the initial force is much more, but the initial you are only starting very much easy thing, okay. That's why you think of that like this, Okay. Starting with one pace and starting it continuous. The same way, what are all those bad things? Okay, I'm not going to start it right now. That's all. Instead, I want to start after 5 minutes. Okay, the bad things, you can say that okay, after completion of my page I will start whatever what I am interested. All those are in quadrant 4. In time management part, these things are in comes under quadrant 4, which are easy, which are comfortable, which are giving you some instant gratification, and those are the things which for which you are so habituated. And these things, although they are not actually important for you, those things with respect to your goal, those things is not important, but still you are doing it because you are so habituated, because they gives you the pleasure, the other that those things are, it gives you temporary instant gratification, though you're so habituated for those things because you don't have that important thing. You're not connected your emotion to those important things. Your emotion is stuck in these unimportant and things. So your emotion must be connected to those important things. Those important things are more important for you as far as you concern, but to attach that emotion, you must say that it's easy for me, I just start it. Okay, I will just start it, and after 1 minute, those unimportant things I will start after 1 minute, after 5 minutes. So after 5 minutes, as you start those important things, let gradually you, as per Newton's first law of motion, those actions will continue further, and you will completely avoid this. And it is only for 5 minutes. It's simple, it's so easy for you to start anything which are required, anything which is required for us to start. In that way, we will start the moment. And you must say that you have every answer in your mind. You don't need to watch any YouTube videos. Have everything in your mind. A lot of things in YouTube which I see, those things actually will not going to help you anyhow, because if you are putting information, okay, those information is a junk for you, that is not going to helpful for you. You can see if your past track record, you are watching all those videos in the past. Have you ever utilized those videos in your life? Have you ever act on those videos? If you act on those videos, how many days you have act on those videos? You never acted much, because you are so habituated in doing those daily tasks which you are enjoying. You are enjoying this information also. This information only for enjoyment. You are not going to take any action. So what I am suggesting is, don't get much information, be very focused. Okay, now I am telling you one thing, that's okay, I am not interested in my task, but still I am starting it for 5 minutes, and later on I will watch those enjoyable videos. I watch those whatever I will do, whatever I enjoy, but still, to get those enjoyment, I just want to do this 5 minutes, do at least this 5 minutes of my the necessary part of the task. I will start only this 5 minute of task, and after that, the reward is that I will enjoy my rest of my life. For example, if half an hour is in my hands, okay, to go to my duty, okay, I have got only half an hour time. Now I can take those quadrant 4 things and enjoy the half an hour. This is one way of doing things. We are doing like this only. But the problem, now what we are going to do is, okay, I will enjoy the 25 minutes, but this first 5 minutes I will read the book which is going to help me after 6 months. After 6 months, what is the exam which is coming after 6 months, that exam, okay, which is only 5 minutes I am going to read for this. Only 5 minutes I am going to learn this 5 vocabulary. Okay, after the 5 vocabulary, I will enjoy the 25 minutes for those things. But after 5 minutes, you must, your mind is connected emotionally. Okay, your mind is connected emotionally, and that will take you further throughout the half an hour. So half an hour will be, you will spending in right direction. This is the way. Okay, Jay. So you nothing do, wherever you stuck up with these things, you must say like this: I just want to do one thing that is going to be for 5 minutes, and then I will start enjoy my life in whatever way I want. This is the way how I can go further. Thank you.